Creation of anything worthwhile must involve a certain amount of thought and care. When creating an object meant to benefit other individuals or another group of people, one should take an increased amount of care to ensure a sound, high-quality finished product.
We chose to give back to an organization that has given so much to us in the past. Whale, or Wesley Area Youth Lacrosse, has helped introduce us to a hobby that promotes growth as an individual, but also teaches us how to work as a team. In a very community-based society, the importance of one giving back becomes more impactful.
Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Joe Pizarro Jr., Eric's dad.
How does giving back to the community or to a cause make you feel?
Well, I think everybody should be able to give back to their community. It's part of who you are, whether you stay here or move. You always take a little bit of it with you. I've always been of the mind that this community gave me everything I had, so it was up to me to give something back to it. And I chose the way that I felt was best for me and my interests.
And last question, if you could give one piece of advice to those trying to make something, new makers, new builders, new fixers, what would it be?
So I think planning and preparing, whether you're building something new or even making a repair, planning what you're going to need for tools, what you're going to need for supplies, what special parts you might need. Sometimes you may have to order them in advance. Other times you may be able to get them rather quickly at a local supply store. But planning, making sure you have all the tools, making sure you have extra screws, because if you drop stuff and you can't find it, always helps to have a few extra. And always having a plan, and if you need more than two hands, having an assistant.
All right, thank you so much for your time, sir.
You're welcome. Have a good night.
In the case of our project, a youth lacrosse net, we not only wanted to have a finished product, but also a succinct set of directions to follow for anybody to recreate the process we used. For this reason, we chose to use materials that anyone could easily acquire just about anywhere in the world, and more importantly, ones that do not cost an exorbitant amount. Anyone could go to a sporting goods store and purchase a professional net for $200. However, we chose to create a process for those who may not have that much to spare on sports equipment.
Our most important task came in creating a sturdy yet affordable frame for our goal. We considered many materials, including wood, metal, and plastic, ultimately settling on PVC pipes. Dissimilar to wood, the pipes could easily weather the abuse that comes from resting outside year-round in New England. Unlike metal, PVC pipes require much less effort to transport and cost much less.
The pipes used in creating the goal have the exact mixture we searched for, strong and durable, yet cost-effective for everyone. They also bring another key advantage to the table, modularity. Sold in 10-foot length pipes with universal connectors sold separately. As a result, the hassle decreases massively when it comes to ensuring you have the correct parts. Any parts work with any pipe. PVC pipes come in many sizes, one of the only drawbacks we faced. When trying to find connectors for your pipes, you need to ensure you purchase the correct size. Thankfully, with the assistance of labels and in-store try-ons, we found the perfect couplings to fit our desired pipe size.
With the necessary parts in hand, we set out to actually construct the net. Transporting the pipe laid the foundations for the next problem we encountered. Moving the pipes from one location to another took some care, considering their height of 10 feet. We had to strap them down to the bed of a truck and then drive at a very safe speed so as to not hurt anyone else on the road.
After reaching the staging grounds for the whole operation, we began construction. We only used a sawzall, a tip of electric handsaw to cut the pipe, and a can of glue and primer to connect the pieces. Though one doesn't need a power tool, it merely expedites the process. The glue acts very quickly, so putting two of the pieces together became a very delicate and precise task. We needed to make sure all the angles would correctly line up, or else the finished product could not stand. Knowing this risk brought our next challenge, discerning in what order to glue the pieces together. Gluing the wrong pieces at the wrong time would result in unnecessary stress. Keeping this problem in mind, we strategically planned out which pieces to glue when.
Then came the easy part, attaching the net. Thanks to a kind donation, we acquired a regulation-sized lacrosse net. For those who cannot come by one, we recommend some sort of fishing net big enough to cover the desired area. To attach the net, we used zip ties, securing the net around the PVC pipes.
The final step of our process, delivering the net to the whale practice location.
Arguably the easiest part, we loaded the net into a truck, tied it down, and delivered it. Giving back to the community through this creation of this net gave us all a great feeling of self-pride, and we would all partake in something similar again.
We would like to extend a thank you to the community members who assisted us in reaching our goal: Joseph Fazaro Jr., Peter Fazaro, and Luke Nelson.
What's up, class? We're out here with the twig and ball here, right? So we built the lacrosse net. We're gonna try it out. USA stick, go USA. No gloves on. Might get a, not a good feel for the stick here, but we're gonna still try her out. All these zip ties held up perfectly. This is a beautiful net, and I think it's gonna work.